Success is in my arm reach. They downplay my accomplishments, it's written in the concrete. My stones is VVS, look like they fresh about the laundry. The way they soakin' wet gon' make a mess of a tsunami. The Fetty hit the streets, it turn the fiends and Nazi zombies. I'm staying out the way, toes in the sand, heading to palm trees. My mind is on another level, way beyond the 5D. You dummy, they killing you with that 5G. You won't never see me crying.
I had an idea. I know, this is the last second. And I know I told you guys I was doing Whitebeard. The Whitebeard powers will come out tomorrow. And then a part 2 for my What If Kaido. Or what if Naruto had Dragon Sage mode. Then a part 2 for what if Naruto was trained by Shanks. And so part 2s will be basically back to back. And yeah. Hope you guys like this. And I'll explain the pawpaw fruit. Like, I know this fruit sounds stupid, very stupid actually, but this is actually a good fruit. Like, it's very, very good. And so this devil fruit, basically you can repel anything, anything you touch with your paws. You see, your paws create a huge bubble around them, and if something touches it, it gets repelled. And so this devil fruit can get as strong to as you're able to repel a person across the dang world. So say you're in the leaf, like you're in the leaf village, you could potentially repel a person to the cloud village. That's how powerful it is. And so every time, okay guys, this will be, well, it will be a bloodline actually. Since this is a bloodline, yes, it will be a bloodline. This is a bloodline. Yeah, it will be so it'll be in like an Uzumaki bloodline, since it's like the repel ability from the Renegon, but it'll just be way stronger than the repel ability from the Renegon as well. The paws form on the ice, form on his hands, and if his hands are occupied, he can't use that ability, but that shouldn't be a very much of a weakness unless you have a group attacking him. It could be, but not really, you know? So basically, he would need to be blindsided for that to be a true weakness, which he could be. We'll just see how the story goes. And so, yeah. And so, well, it'll just be something related to the Sage of Six Paths. And so, yeah. And so paws form on his hands when he awakens his ability, and he awakens the bloodline and the I'm gonna say wave arc, yeah. So time skip to wave arc. When Sasuke Uchiha is seemingly dead, Naruto's eyes drop as paws form on his hands. As the Nine-Tails recognizes this and wonders, I'm gonna wait. I'm interested. As the Nine-Tails waits to unleash his chakra. As well, when this happens, the Nine-Tails watches as Naruto, Naruto Uzumaki, as Naruto Uzumaki, then he holds out his palms as Haku sees paws of a dog. What is this? And so then Haku threw needles at Naruto, and so at first Naruto's bubbles will be small, so his paws create these little bubbles that repel things, and so if these so basically, when Naruto the bubbles are like small at first, but they get bigger in size to repel things, and so a bubble just surrounds Naruto as he just stops Haku's needles and fire them right back at the mirrors, and so then, but the repel force was a bit too much as it broke and shattered all the mirrors. As well, Haku just had to fight Naruto at this point. He depleted way too much chakra, and to form another crystal ice mirror would take up all of his reserves, which wouldn't be good for their fight. And so, as he just fought Naruto with his needles in his hand, every single attack Haku threw at Naruto was, well, it was repelled. So Naruto just kept spamming this bubble, without knowing, he was depleting tons of his chakra, and so Naruto even used his paws to boost his speed to punch Haku right in the face, as well Haku lands on the ground, fatigued and tired. So then so then Naruto looks down at Haku, and so then he places his paw on on Haku as he was repelled into the ground, as he was about to die. Yes, Haku is about to die. Naruto gets stopped from killing Haku as his mask breaks. As Naruto sees, it's Haku, and so he stops and is surprised. But then when Haku tells Naruto to kill him, he's shocked and he says, "Why?" As well, then Haku is he is he saves Zabuza. That's when he saves Zabuza. I'm gonna say yeah, Naruto gives him the same speech about what Haku meant to him, and how and says, "That's sad. Is that really how you feel about Haku?" And so, Zabuza takes this to heart and takes Naruto's kunai and slaughters every single ninja and or every single bandit, and kills Gato. As Naruto looks at his paws and thinks, "Huh, what is this power? What is this paw thing? It was allowing me to basically repel Haku. That was weird, you know." And so, Haku is like, Haku's dead, but, Kakashi's wondering, what's that on Naruto's hands? It looks like a paw. And so, um, Naruto just tests out his willpower. And so he learned that he can repel anything by, by his hands making a small bubble. And so the whole Team 7 found out about this. As well, Sasuke found it interesting and thinks, right when I develop a bloodline, Naruto does too. As Sasuke gets angrier and angrier, Naruto is just catching up to him, as this will boil down in the future, as it's placed deep in his heart. How right when Sasuke developed his Sharingan, Naruto developed his paw power. And so, this allows Naruto to repel basically any attack. Any attack. And so, it's, overpowered. And so, it is, better than most powers, you know? And so, yeah. And so, as when Sasuke sparred with Naruto, and the taijutsu capabilities, and, basically everything, Sasuke would need to be faster than very outspeed him to where Naruto can't even see him really, or see him move to be able to beat Naruto. So basically, you would need to blindside Naruto or fatigue him, and there's few people that could actually fatigue Naruto, Uzumaki. So yeah, yeah, I wouldn't suggest doing that. And so when they got back to the leaf, Haruto heard about this willpower, and all the Jonin did, including Iruka, who found the power interesting. And, this makes Iruka less hesitant about Naruto in the tuning exams. But he still fights him, but, he couldn't even get near. Well, he basically just destroyed Akamaru, if you want to say it, well, not Akamari, but he basically just destroyed Aruka. As well, Aruka couldn't get any attack on him, and his kunai weren't doing the job. So not so like Naruto, even if he did get caught by the kunai, it wouldn't work. Like he would just repel them off of him, and so yeah. And so as Naruto is finding out how to use his power, as he learns how to, well, he can make himself faster with it. And he wondered if if he made a bigger bubble, would he go faster, and which he would. You see Naruto at his fullest capabilities. If he used his bubble to its maximum, he would be able to teleport behind a person, or yeah, like teleportation. And so yeah, and so yeah, and so well, that is what it is. And so yeah, and so as well, now that it's the training exams as well, Naruto doesn't really have a reason to use his bloodline against Rock Lee. But yeah, so he just fights Rock Lee the same and loses. And so yeah, and so when now like he just has this little meeting with Kiba and stuff, everything the same really with Kiba and stuff. As well, when it comes to the exam, Naruto decides to do something as well. He was frustrated, and so he accidentally created a big bubble and repelled everything, every single paper in the air. As one of the papers, who was a smart, basically shinobi, landed on his desk, and Sasuke saw this coming, as he saw the bubble around Naruto and Sakura. So they kept their papers on them, and so well they all finished as well. Yeah, and so well now Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura pass on, and yeah, yeah, and so now it is the second test as they're running through when they get separated, and so when Naruto is in the snake, he does the shadow clone thing to fill up the snake as it explodes. As well, Naruto uses his power to amp his speed up, making him virtually fly in the air all the way to when he sees the Snake Man, as he starts to call him, and so then Naruto swings his hand back, and so then right when his hand connects with Orochimaru's face, Orochimaru feels pause, or a pause sensation, as a huge paw forms in Orochimaru's face. And so then he gets smacked throughout the forest. Like 10 trees get like gets hit through. So he used his, well, devil fruit to to basically just smack smack Orochimaru through trees by repelling him away, as Orochimaru got out of the trees and says, "You brat," as he looks at Naruto in anger and thinks, "That hurt." Actually, and since Naruto blindsided him, well, he can't exactly get rid of the pain of what just occurred. Or Orochimaru then decides to attack Naruto. As will Orochimaru, and Naruto fight with Orochimaru outspeeding him in every capability, as he's just using his superior speed to get behind Naruto, and he's bodying Naruto. But due to his bloodline, Naruto can repel some of Orochimaru's attacks and his snakes away. But he's basically just boxing Naruto in, as it's very bad, as well he's getting beat up. And so Sasuke joins in to help Naruto. And so with Sasuke, well, Naruto can use his bloodline's powers to its fullest capabilities. As every time he gets near Orochimaru, he puts his hand on some part of Orochimaru's body, as he just repels Orochimaru away. But Naruto starts to get tired after a while, as Orochimaru is just keep coming back. But as Sasuke has Naruto in this occasion, they can fight for much longer. And so when Sasuke does that, like Uchiha like wire thing. So when Orochimaru gets caught in that, Naruto puts his hand right on like Orochimaru's head, as well. When the flames go away, when Orochimaru is right about to like go off, he forgot about Naruto, and so then he just gets sent through 10 trees again, but he substitute after the first 4 trees. And so as he does a substitution, Orochimaru thinks, "You brat!" As he attacks with more fervor as well. They're getting boxed, but once this is about to once they're about to basically be done for, Anko appears and says, "Orochimaru, I won't let you touch Sasuke." As Orochimaru smiles, "Oh, really, Anko? Well, we'll see about that." As he goes with his head, as Uncle tries to cut the snake head off, but Orochimaru weaves around her and bites Sasuke's neck. As Uncle shocked, and so Orochimaru says, "Well, I know Uncle's trying to is going to try to take you guys out of the exam. So, I'll give you these scrolls so you can continue on, Sasuke-kun." As he throws over the scrolls, as he disappears in a snake mess, as as Uncle grits her teeth and says, "Well, we gotta pull you guys out of the exams, especially you, Sasuke. You got that curse mark." And that doesn't go as planned. As when they go inside the tower, since they have their scrolls, they're fine. And so when Uncle tells Hiruzen and Kakashi, they decide to keep them in as they got in legally. And so yeah, and so Uncle is furious about this, but she just decides to follow what the Hokage is saying, as she doesn't have a choice really. And so when this happened, Hiruzen smiles and says, "Thank you, Uncle." And so then, Uncle grits her teeth, but she nods to the Hokage. And so as the preliminaries start, as Sasuke has a little trouble, but he, they actually they actually arrive sooner than earlier. So they get there faster. And so yeah, and so Sasuke gets his mark sealed, and so as Sasuke bodies his opponent. And so yeah, and so when Naruto faces Kiba, Kiba isn't faster than Naruto actually, or not much faster if anything, just maybe a little faster, but not much faster. And you need to be decent amount of faster. Like you gotta be a Rock Lee without weights, faster than Naruto. That kind of faster to be able to beat Naruto. But well that's not what Kiba is. And so when Kiba is trying to fight Naruto, everybody gets shocked when he's trying to fight Naruto in the Taijutsu fight. Well, every every claw he does at Naruto gets parried easily. It's not because Kiba's attacks aren't really powerful. It's because Naruto is doing small repelling, using less chakra. And so as when Naruto is grinning with a slight smile, and so Kiba grits his teeth, and so then he does a and so then he decides to do a fang over fang. As Naruto holds out his hands, as everybody in the stand sees, he has paws. And so when Kiba and Akamaru hits his paws, as Hiruzen leans up in his chair, he can't wait to see him repel what Naruto's plan is. And and they think it's smart, very smart. Did he make it? They all think as the tuning take notes. This is a perfect strategy. And so Neji finds out what Naruto's trying to do as he changes his plan, and so he tries to attack the straight Naruto, like the real Naruto. And so as Naruto didn't create this plan, you think that Dumbo, that stupid kid Naruto, would create that plan himself? Heck no, Jiraiya did, bro. Come on now. Jiraiya created that plan. And do not get your butts hurt. I don't actually think Naruto's stupid. Do not get your butt hurt. Don't, bro. Do not, bro. Don't cancel me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to be the baby. I don't want to be the baby, man. Calm down, bro. Calm down. And so, as what I was talking about? What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Um, oh yeah. So basically, Neji tries to go for the Naruto standing in the back, but finds out it wasn't the real Naruto as well. He gets tricked as he gets palm slapped into a wall with heavy damage done to him. As Neji is blinking on consciousness, as he runs at Naruto, surprising him and hits him with them 64 palms. And with the last bit of chakra Naruto has, he slaps Neji away, making them in a stalemate for a bit. And so as Naruto gathers chakra, as red chakra comes out, as well Neji gets back in his stance as they go head to head, clashing with clashing. And so Naruto is amping his speed as he's molly whopping and smacking Neji around the place. And so Naruto is blinded, and so he accidentally uses half of his chakra, and so then he jumps in the air, and he holds out his paw as he shoots a little big paw bubble right at Neji, as well. Neji sees this attack, but he can't dodge it. And so he gets hit head on. Or, yeah, he gets hit head on. And so this paw almost breaks through the wall in the tuning exams. And so, I'm going to say it does break through the wall. And so Hiruzen and everybody is shocked. He developed this attack. It's amazing. And so, as Naruto is fatigued, but when they cheer him on, Naruto celebrates as everybody there thinks. His thinking, his strategy was amazing in this fight. It was like he was always one step ahead of Neji in this fight, and all of Naruto did in this fight was, besides the plan, he was on the fly, but this was enough to get Naruto a spot to be a tuning ninja, as Hiruzen writes his name down too, along with Shikamaru's. And so Naruto, by the end of this, will become a tuning ninja. As the next part, it will be Gaara versus Naruto and Sasuke retrieval arc, and and on how strong Naruto has gotten after the tuning exams. And so this will be part 1 and 2, since it's about 30 minutes. And so a regular part 1 will be like 15 minutes, and a part 2 will be about 30 minutes. And so yeah, see you guys later. Hope you guys liked it. Like it. Drink some milk. You always gotta drink your milk, kids. If you don't drink milk, you won't get that protein, and you won't get the gains, man. You won't get the gains. No cap, bro. No cap. I can't cap. It's not in my DNA. I literally cannot cap, bro. I can't, bro. What you expect me to say, man? I genetically cannot cap. Genetically. genetically. Know what I mean? But hey guys, look, I got my DNA test and it comes in 2 to 4 weeks. Hey man, I might be part Jamaican, know what I'm saying? And what you guys Jamaican? Oh man. Well, see you guys later. Love you. Drink your milk, kids. And drink your yeah. Do good in class and don't drop out or turn like I don't know who, but yeah, don't drop out and yeah.